We're about ready to get the finger. One.
Hello, I'm Jacob Rogers, and Tristan will be clicking for me today. This is a very recent picture of me. I just took this last night, so.
Me.
Born on March 7th, 1995. I'm 16 years old, but I do not have my license. I'll have it in exactly 20 days. But I have a scar right here, and right in the inside of my lip in the same exact spot. I got bit by a dog when I was 1.5 years old, and I was nearly killed from it.
Oh. What question? Was it just a crazy dog, or were you abusing it?
It was a crazy dog. I was like 4 or 5 feet away from it.
Really?
Really.
What kind, you remember?
Yeah, I remember that.
No, I mean, but somebody would have, like, if you asked your mom today, she'd be able to tell you or whatever.
It was just some dog that my grandpa had.
Okay. Wow, that's crazy, dude.
My mom married my sister's dad in 1998. They had my sister in 2000. She's almost 11 years old. My parents got married in 2002. Right before that, I had an asthma attack, and it was a pretty brutal one because I ended up in the hospital for about 2 or 3 weeks.
I'm trying to do the math in my head between. How old were you?
7.
Okay.
But I went to Maureen Charter School for about 8 years. I came here last year, so I had 8 years. It was really cool because they let me go ahead of where I was supposed to be. So I've always been ahead in my class. But I used to have a really bad temper. I'd get in trouble a lot at school and a lot of trouble at home too. But I'm in love with music. I love it all. If you can't tell, it's pretty much my whole life.
Led Zeppelin rocks.
Yeah. Led Zeppelin, Nirvana, Slipknot, I like them all. But I also like a lot of TV. Like Family Guy, American Dad, The Borgias, which just premiered this past Sunday, so. And Dexter, I've been watching for a couple of years now.
We love Dexter. My wife and I can't wait for when the new episodes
Yeah,
and stuff.
me
Because
neither.
Dexter is great.
But really big fan of video games too. My all-time favorite will have to be the Assassin's Creed series. They're very fun, entertaining, and addicting. Bulletstorm is a new series. It's a pretty fun shooter game. Gears of War has been out for a couple of years, and I really like that. And the Fable series has been out since I think 05, so it's another cool one. I love my pop.
Oh.
It is good. I like Mountain Dew Code Red and Whiteout. I also just found a new one, Sundrop, but I hardly drink that anymore because I drank too much of it and it gave me a blister right on my tongue.
The pop gave you a blister? Seriously?
What?
The pop?
Pop.
Like,
It was the acid in the pop.
If you feel comfortable, like, how much of an amount do you have to drink to get a blister?
I probably had about 6 or 7 in one day.
Gotcha. Like 20-ounce bottles?
No, just cans.
Okay, so we're looking at 12 times that.
Is that the commercial with the girl that keeps the pop lock?
Yeah. I also like Barks Root Beer, and the only reason I'm specific about that is because right before the lead singer of Nirvana shot himself, that's the last drink he ever had. I really like iced tea too. Sorry.
Talk about one extreme to the next.
Pretty big technology fan. I like learning about technology. I like getting about as technologically advanced as everyone else is. But
What'd you think of the Pretzi?
I thought it was pretty neat.
A little bit different from PowerPoint.
Yeah. This is my room. It's pretty messy, but I didn't take a picture of the floor, so none of you guys can see.
You censored your own picture, dude. Come on.
I didn't take a picture of it. There's a difference.
You didn't for a reason, right?
Yeah.
That's
I really
censorship.
wanted to get all my posters, and that's the main reason why.
Good call. Pull this like a Jingle Bells plays out my butt too.
Yeah, I have a lot of posters. Most of them I bought myself, or my parents bought them. But the Led Zeppelin one, my mom got me at Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. The one on this side, right there. There. All of my favorite bands. These are my ups and downs. First up, my very first roller coaster was the Corkscrew at Cedar Point. I am terrified of heights, and if anybody of you have ever ridden it, you can imagine what that's like. For
How old were you, bud?
I think I was 12.
How did you react?
I was scared.
It's not the best one to go on.
I'm like, wow, of all the things to start on,
Yeah.
wow. You didn't chuck or anything, did you?
No,
Okay.
I'm not a big peeper, so.
Glad we know.
Like, in 2008, my papa died. No one was really sure what was wrong with him when he did die. But it was a sad trip there and a sad trip home. And,
How old was he?
54.
Oh, he wasn't that old at all.
But this is another part of my life right here. This is my drum set. I will play that whenever my parents are not home. And in the summertime when I can have them out in my garage, I will play them just about every time I get a chance or want to, It's an amazing drum set. And that is me.
Well done.